Tell me I can't do something, and I'll move mountains to prove you wrong. So isn't it funny that I've spent most of my life being the first person to tell myself, I can't. I can't dance. I'm just not a math person. I'm definitely not an athlete. I'm too young to write a book. I'm too old to start over. Sometimes these thoughts came from me. Sometimes they came from people I trusted, teachers, friends, family. Most of the time said in a caring, comforting way, like, some people just aren't built to move like that. It's okay. Not everyone is a math person. You've always been more of a creative type. Writing a book is really hard. Most people never will. You've already come so far doing that. Why start over now? These thoughts didn't feel like limitations. They felt like the truth, like realistic guidance or pragmatism. But really, they were something else entirely. Impossibullshit. Impossibullshit is what I call the kind of belief that doesn't scare you because it's already convinced you not to try. That's what makes it so dangerous. It sounds reasonable, maybe even makes you feel safe and comforted, but it's not necessarily true. Impossibullshit is the lie about what is or isn't possible for you. And the longer you believe it, the more it shrinks your life and your sense of self. You tell yourself a story long enough and you stop realizing it's a story. Before long, it becomes who you are, or at least who you believe you're allowed to be. My name is Saphira Howell. I grew up in the San Fernando Valley, a proud part of Los Angeles, and started a YouTube channel before I even hit my teens, back before the word influencer meant what it does today. I built a business speaking to other young people, sharing advice, making mistakes, and learning out loud in front of an audience of millions. Since then, I've built a career in tech startups and become a marketing leader. I've taught myself how to invest and trade in stocks, and since 2019, my returns have nearly tripled those of the S&P 500. I've trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've studied ballroom dance. I've taken risks, changed directions, and reinvented myself more than once. And now, I'm writing this book. The same one I've started and quit enough times to think I'd never be the kind of person who could finish it. And here's what still surprises me. Even after everything I've done, my doubts haven't disappeared. They just evolve. New challenge, new version of I can't. I still catch myself thinking, who do you think you are to do this? Even when I've proven myself wrong so many times before, even when I should know better. That's how deeply ingrained these beliefs can be. Just when you think you've outgrown and outsmarted them, they come back stronger, and they meet you at your new level. Your impossibullshit is ruthless, so you have to be ruthless right back. This book is about that fight, the one between who you are and who you could be if you stopped believing your own bullshit. It's about the walls we build between ourselves and our own potential, and how to start tearing them down. As crazy as it might sound from the girl who's worn a necklace that says, "Be happy," around her neck for the past decade, this is not a just think positive book. It's not a 5-step formula. It's not backed by peer-reviewed studies or decades of credentials. What I am going to do is tell you the truth. You've probably been lying to yourself. You've probably mistaken fear for fact. And you've probably believed a lot of comforting, reasonable-sounding bullshit that has kept you small for too long. This book is about naming those lies, challenging them, and rewiring our brains to no longer accept them as the only possible reality. It's built on lived experience, mine and the stories of others who've broken through their own impossibullshit.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.